Say live. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hello and happy day. Welcome into Leveraging Leads. This is a place of safety, support, and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list and get a database of new leads and strategies to be more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction. We only meet for 30 minutes and we have a jam packed agenda. The first item on the agenda is um, gratitude, and then we do the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Then we have examples of a powerful introduction. We have then the leveraging leads lesson, and then the audience gets to come up and share their powerful introduction. That's only after they have let us know what they're grateful for in the chat. Okay, awesome. All right, so now let's get to it. The first thing on the agenda is gratitude. Yes, all right. So, Keisha, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for you. So I'm on a panel today, and I normally be like, Erica, can you do this for me? And so I said, no, I'm gonna learn how to work this Canva thing, and baby, this presentation is amazing. I'm super excited about that. I'm grateful that I've listened and that I've learned and I've taken the notes and I was able to do it in my brand's colors and all the things that you taught me, and it was just amazing. So
thank you so much. I love that. Let me make sure we do. Yes. I love it because the last time we were together, I was like, look and see how to do this now. Because you got to teach folks how to fish. You got to teach people how to fish instead of keep giving them the fish, right? So yes, and you listen. You caught your own fish, and you about to serve it up today. That's amazing. Happy to hear it. For me, I am grateful. Let me see. I am grateful for Freudian slips. Yeah, I'm grateful for Freudian slips because have you ever messaged or said something and it was not meant for the person that actually got the message, but it was a message that needs to be given to that person, but not but but it ended up getting to them, but not when you specifically wanted to give it to them.
Yeah.
And it was and it's just like it's over. It's over. So I'm grateful for that.
We have Ishameen on the scene. Would you like to give your gratitude, Ishameen?
Yes, I am grateful for, breathing. Because if you have year-round allergies, you'd be like, eucalyptus. So I'm just grateful for eucalyptus and breathing through an open nose this morning.
Amen.
All right, so now we're going to go into the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Let's start with your name, and that's the first thing, your name. I don't know if you all know that the most beautiful thing someone can hear is their name, the name that they want to be called, and also for people to say it correctly. It is one of the most powerful things you can do when you're out and about interacting with people is to say their names. One thing I do with people who have like unique names, I'll create a song or I'll do something and I'll keep repeating it over and over again so it can like get in so that I will not forget it. And they love that. People love that. So, like for example, it was this girl that went to school with me, and her name it's Santewa, right? And so I didn't know how to say it, honey. All right. And so when she said it to me, I thought, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Her name is Asantewa. And so I said, okay, Asantewa, Asantewa, Asantewa. And I kept saying it over and over again. And she was just laughing and looking at me like I was just so funny. But it was like, I really wanted to get it. That's what I wanted to share. Like, you all, when you are out and about, people like when you are giddy and playful about these kind of things, really, like really engaging with people. So you tell people your name, and you even let them know like it's maybe spelled this way, but it's pronounced this way. Don't let people say your name without it being correct, and that is, said correctly and spelled correctly. I know I had another lady who I was interested interacting with. Her name was Kiera, and she always put her first letter as a lowercase. Now I know you all know when you are typing, it's intentional that you would go back and change it to a lowercase letter. So I said, why is your first initial lowercase? Well, I just do it like that. Why? You are not a lowercase K. You are a capital K. And ever since then, she now makes sure she puts her first letter as a capital letter. You all, we never know what's going on with people. So sometimes you can give them a little encouragement to be more of themselves. Okay, so then let's go into the next thing. Who are you? Who are you is the next thing that you will put the name, and then who are you? That is the pure essence of you, a beautiful thing that you would say about yourself that is yourself. Okay. And then next, what do you do? So then you would say your title or credential. Then who do you serve? It'll be your target market. Then why do you serve them? It'll be their pain points that those people who you serve have, ones that you know so much about. Then how do you serve them? So then your service or your product would be the solution. And it's probably a good idea to just say one solution that you want to specifically talk about and address, because people get overloaded with so much stuff. Let's keep it as simple as possible. Then what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? So that's when you give the unique value proposition, what sets you apart from other people. So what makes you uniquely purposed would be that story. Like, I was like this, so I understand that pain point, and now I'm this. And so I have the journey, I have the pathway, I have the thing that you're needing in order to get to you having a solution. Okay. Then who do you want to meet? Being very intentional about the particular person that you want to meet in the interaction that you're having. All right. And then lastly, give them the exact location, the destination, so that you all can continue to continue to have the relationship, and so that you can nurture that relationship, and they can also receive that from you. All right, so those are the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Do we have any other gratitude over there, Ishameen? And I see you down here, Cash. Oh, well, you're gone now. Okay, well, just let us know what you're grateful for. All right, you have any over there, Ishameen? I'm sorry, Keisha.
No, no more.
No more. All right. So now let's go into sharing our powerful introductions. All right, Keisha, go for it.
Good morning. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I live unapologetically and authentically me. I had to kill my representative a little over a year ago to live the life that I was meant to live and the life that I desired. So I have currently built and designed my life around my loves. And I can help you do that. So, how do I help you do that? I help you do that by getting a budget, a savings, and dealing with your financial house. And what is your financial house? Everything that deals with you, you know, protecting your asset for now and your assets for later and preparing for generational wealth. I do that because I want to leave a legacy that lives 100 years or more. Why do I want to do that? Because my grandbabies deserve their granny to know who their granny is. Because I am that granny. But I want you to be that granddaddy. I want you to be that granny. I want you to be whatever it is you want to do, but I want to do it with you financially. So I will hold your hand, take you step by step until you get to the position you want to be in. You can visit me at theforeverkj.com, www.theforeverkj.com. Please put in there, I want help. And if you're not doing anything this afternoon, 11:30 Central Time, I will be on a panel and we will be talking about these practical, very easy steps to get on the right side of wealth. Thank you.
Awesome. Here you go, Keisha. Amazing. All right. You want to?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm the beloved Ishameen on the scene. I am brilliantly bold, breathtakingly beguiling in the most beautifully funny ways, with a touch of blissful sarcasm. I am bravely blessed and highly favored, beaming with creativity. I am a serial best-selling anthology author. As a drama queen in recovery, I had to heal the hater in me and grow up emotionally. I help strong-willed women face an empty nesting and retirement, discover what really matters, and rediscover the dreams they set aside for their families through journaling and truthfully telling their stories. I created the Scream on Paper journal and card deck to do just that. SCREAM stands for Surrender, Create, Resilient Energy, Audaciously and Masterfully. I am looking for 8 women to join me in Aruba for the Scream on Paper retreat, July 10th through 13th, 2026, to experience what it means to scream and create the life they deserve. I can be reached at Ishameen.com. That's ECHEMEEN.com. Thank you very much.
All right. I am Erica Kessie. I am the son of the Thriverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am a multifaceted leader and mommy, the universal mother. I am so excited to be the CEO and therapist of Your Goal Concierge, where we have right fit solutions for leaders. But it all begins with commanding your thriving. I would like to invite leaders to complete the Thrive Plan. As a leader who is imperative about being a good influence and making sure that you're going from surviving to thriving, from chaos to clarity, from reaction to response. Get your Thrive Plan by going to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. That is www.yourgoalconcierge.com. All right. Now, those were examples of powerful introductions. I hope that you all were able to hear them and recognize the who am I statement there so that you can build yours out. All right. Today, our Leveraging Leads lesson is going to be on, specifically, I'm going to come from my book, Honey, You Need Counseling Skills. I have 6 imperative counseling skills that are in here, okay? And I want to talk about the counseling skill of holding space. So in the book, there are principles of holding space, and I give 14 principles. Let's talk about one of them, all right? So first, this is the principle. Listen, ask questions for clarity, and then listen some more. So when someone shares their story, give them your undivided attention. Ask questions to ensure understanding, and then listen some more. Okay? Listen and restate what they have said. Listen and share your understanding of what they've said. Listen and let some silence be there. This sets the tone for a safe and supportive conversation. Let me tell you how many people are not really allowed to truly share their full selves and have somebody who truly listens to them and don't do all the other principles that are in the book. And we'll go over that in a minute. So you will be surprised how listening can be enough because people have the resources to solve their own problems. A lot of times they want a safe space, which is non-judgmental, to air out their thoughts and emotions. Some people are verbal processors and just want someone to be there while they come to their own epiphanies. The energy of a safe person rooting for them can be so supportive, but that safe person must not do things like hijack the conversation with their own experience, hijack the conversation with their own emotions and feelings. They become triggered and they are not in the present. They are not listening really closely, not just to the words, but also the emotions of the words that the person is sharing. They do not get stuck on specific words people are saying because people are communicating as well as they can. They don't defend their own bias or perspective. Also, they do not give advice. Instead, they ask people for a plan. They then also they have that person to think of their resources and have them to gain their own knowledge. They also ask people if they have any kind of gift that they have, which we talked about this yesterday, but having the gift of knowledge, power, or inspiration. Then you also ask that person, have they cared for themselves? And you yourself as a listener need to be someone that is showing up, that can be there to lift that person. So you must have taken care of yourself. They are cognizant of their own vulnerabilities, and so they do not trigger other people. And then lastly, they are listening to body language and they're giving undivided attention. So those are the principles and the things that I want to share, because imagine if you meet someone and you share this powerful introduction, and then after that, they're really intrigued with you, but you take it and you focus it back on them and listening to them, how they will be more hungry to interact with you and receive more nurture from you being able to hold space for them. So that is the Leveraging Leads lesson. Is there anything that you would like to say, Keisha?
You know, the one of the things that you have truly taught me about holding space for someone is making sure that I have put my mask on first, right? I'm making sure that I'm okay. And so I've been able to hold space. I've been able to be that person that allows someone to come to me and talk and feel validated, feel the love, feel the things that they need, you know, and asking them the questions to get to the issues of where they need to be. So if you come to a problem, it's like, let's find the solution. But if you come to me and I'm not available to hold space for you, I'll be like, I can't help you, you can't help me, and we're just gonna be here sitting here together because I just can't do it. Because I realize if I'm not in a good place, I'm gonna hurt you and harm you, and that's not what I'm here for. So yes, great tips. I love it. Ishameen, do you have anything to add to the lesson?
I think some people, when you know the person that you're talking to, some people just need a listening ear. And you ask them what they want. Like, so do you need a listening ear? Do you need somebody to agree with you? Ask them for what they want. Because sometimes they'll tell you, like, what you need in this moment. That way you know, okay, I'm just here to listen. Do you need me to comment? Do you need my help. Like, what do you need from me in this moment? Let that person tell you, because they be knowing, look, I just need you to listen because I think you're a good listener. And this way, I don't have to figure it all out myself. Because a person knows that, you know what, if I get this train of thought out, like, 30 minutes into this conversation, I'm gonna figure it out myself. But everybody wants to cut me off and everything. You know, I just need 20 minutes to like flow, and I'll get to the answer myself. And so, if you're old enough, you've been on this planet long enough to know how you operate. And so let people feel, look, if you just let me get this whole story out. I gotta go through 15 minutes of my BS to get to and there you go. And you know what? When you see my answer, just point it out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because somewhere in there, when you see my answer, point it out to me. Because I'll talk my answer out. Well, ain't that what you need to do? You need to go to Johnny and tell him F you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's telling you the answer. The answer be right there. Sometimes you just need to point it out. What ain't that the answer you've been looking for? Like when I tell you my answer, could you point it out to me? Because sometimes, wait a second, ain't that your answer to the question that you asked in the beginning? And sometimes just ask the person what they need from you, so you know what am I here for? And so let them tell you what they're looking for instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, what you need me for? Okay. And when you know, when they tell you, then you can be there and show up the way they need to show up. That way they won't be disappointed, and you'll be like, can I spend the time doing this? Okay. Because if I know I got to listen to you, okay, she don't get to her answer to 30 minutes in. I know for the next, I can zone out somewhere. I can work on some paperwork or something. So you know too. So it can be mutual.
Well, then you have to scream on paper, right? This is a good time of screaming on paper. When you
a lot of people, right? They don't ever consider whether or not the person that they're calling got space for that.
Well, that's why I said you have to be okay first. But first, Rev got So
was that a new voice?
Give us something that you're grateful for this morning, and then we can tell us who you are.
I woke up.
Okay,
here we go.
We celebrate gratitude. Now tell us who you are.
I don't know what that means.
Bradley, that's what so my first 30 minutes on this platform is about getting to know you getting to know people, and when you walk into the room, your presence. So we do our I am statement, and we say who we are, and if you are in business, what you do, and then how they can find you. So, you know.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, we'll work on it.
I'm reliable, and when somebody asks me what I always say, I'm somebody's mama, but I'm so much more than that. I'll have a better answer next time.
Awesome.
It's my default answer. Hey, baby. And I'm a crafter. People can find me on here or on here sign. I got stuff on it. Okay.
Awesome. All right, so that we'll work on that. We'll continue to work on that. But thank you for coming into the space. We do this up until 8 o'clock. It is about getting to know and getting it's called Leveraging Leads, and it's about becoming visible, finding someone that either needs your product, you collaborate with someone, or you create. But that's what we do for the first 30 minutes is we allow you to come in and curate your powerful introduction, and then we talk about a lesson, which is what you were finna jump into with your thought, and then we do gratitude, who you are, and then we go from there, and then we get into your thought. But you at least knowing that you don't know how to start off and you're going to do better next time, that's what this space is for. It's for activation, because you're going to be a businesswoman and you got to be able to walk into spaces and say, hey, I'm Rare, and this is who I am, and this is what I do. So you're more than just a mom, and we will talk about that soon. So we close out. We're only here for 30 minutes. We close it out at 8 o'clock on the dot. And so just give us just a hot second, and we're going to finish this lesson. 1 second. All right, Erica.
All right, awesome. It's nice to have a new voice here. Thank you so much. And yes, you are more than a mother. You are so much more. I'm glad that you know that. Okay. I'm glad that you know that. And so I want you just to be thinking about that over the course of the day and figure out more about who you are. That's awesome. You all create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.